I welcome this DuckTales.fm. I'm motherfucking Scrooge McDuck. I'll take a shit on your daughter's face.
DuckTales. Woo!
Have you ever seen DuckTales, bitch? I'm fucking Scrooge McDuck. This is it. Fucking DuckTales all day, every day. Do you not fuck about DuckTales, you limey bastard? I'm motherfucking Scrooge McDuck. I'm the Highlander. 24-hour news with Scrooge McDuck's DuckTales theme song. I'm motherfucking Scrooge McDuck. I'm the Highlander.
DuckTales. Woo! Yeah.
Welcome back to Edition Bros.
Welcome to a complete fucking 180 from the tone of the last show.
We do ear rape memes now. That's our thing. This is earrape.fm where I scream into the microphone. Like I went significantly far away from the mic, but I could see it was just clipping the entire time. Hopefully it was loud enough over the music.
Woo.
My throat hurts a lot now from being Scrooge McDuck. Being Scrooge McDuck takes a lot out of me.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it takes a lot of energy to be rich and an anthropomorphic duck.
Oh, yeah, I mean, true. And the Highlander. See, there's multiple ways to play this game. Yes. You could do it the shitty way and just run around this obstacle because who the fuck is going to stop you? Just go up to that shrine.
Right? You could climb the cliff face and just avoid it.
Yeah, the fun way. Like, it would be one thing if they put, like, a ball inside and you had to take the ball up the hill after killing all the guys and then there would be a challenge, but you could just go around it. Like, that's not the challenge here. You can just go around it, I believe.
The challenge is not being a coward.
Yes, the challenge is not being a coward. So I am gonna find a creative way to beat these... Fuck, I left my flame torch over there. Okay, that's fine. It's okay. I'm gonna make fire.
Yeah. I believe in you.
Motherfucker didn't fucking burn the shit. I need to burn the grass. Oh, I made wheat. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh Jesus! Oh no! This is the most boring way to beat this!
Looks like our feet are really glued to the floor now.
God damn it, game. I'm trying to interact with your systems in a meaningful way and you're trying to stop me by...
There you go.
Oh my god, they're all stopped!
Oh, never mind. They all fucked off.
Now they see me.
Now they see you. Now they see you too.
Well, maybe I won't be able to do this in a fun and interesting way because the AI has broken.
They're just fucking horning over there, man.
Yeah, they're really going
losing their mind.
Leave me alone.
Oh, my nose.
I'm hiding.
It's killing me. Now you see me 3.
You can't see me. Yes. Now you see me 3. What do I have that'll make fire? Oh, I can put down little gels and then I can hit them. Put down the fire goops, the gooptas.
Gooptas.
The fire gooptas. Because I'm a firebender. I just want to be creative, like Video Game Donkey, and play the game in a cool way, or like Nakey Jakey.
I think it's pretty apparent that you are not Donkey. Yes.
Quite apparent. God damn it. Yes. I'm just going to run far away enough that they de-aggro. Anyways, I can be creative too. I can play the game like a cool guy and have funny moments and be like, oh, I'm just gonna put over. Oh yeah, it's very funny. Love me. Video Game Donkey is amazing.
It's true.
I'm sure everyone knows.
Everyone already knows that.
He's the pinnacle of content.
Yeah.
We found some good new YouTubers.
We found some good new YouTube series.
Nakey Jakey as
Nakey Jakey.
Recommended by Super Eye Patch Wolf, even though I hate Super Eye Patch Wolf.
It's an unusual, solid recommendation from Super Eye Patch Wolf.
He has good taste. He just has an annoying performance aesthetic.
Correct.
Because he's just a nerd writer, and I want to fucking
nerd writer.
Cut my ears out when I hear this motherfucker talk.
Is it because he has... No, he doesn't have an accent.
Just so much fucking emphasis and fucking... Just, like, over-exaggeration on everything. And it's just like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Just tell me about the stuff. Dramatic,
you don't have to be so fucking dramatic about everything.
Nice.
Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna hold the stuff.
But yeah,
Nakey Jakey's a cool YouTuber. If you don't know who he is, check him out.
It's just like talking with a friend. You hang out and he talks to you about stuff and you're like, nice.
He's really good.
I like this.
And he has an interesting like very normie taste in video games.
Extremely normal taste.
Which is really interesting because you get to hear the perspective of like that kind of person who grew up with like Grand Theft Auto and stuff being their favorite games.
Yeah,
which is like
he loves Grand Theft Auto. He loves
really
Halo.
Never into that. I liked Halo, and it's good to see someone get jazzed about Halo because like in retrospect, like not a lot of people seem to like because it's a franchise that's gone on so long and become such old news that no one really respects what it had done before, even though like the first games were pretty cool, you know?
Yeah, I did watch a couple of his videos about like Halo and Halo 2 and how they like kind of changed the way games were like made and played, and I was like, oh, that's actually really neat. I never thought about, that Halo was actually a revolutionary game.
They're pretty cool.
At the time.
We were very much into Halo 2 at least. Motherfucker, I did all this work to try to do this stuff. If I can't, I just need them to not get alerted so I can do my cool creative game. I just want to play the game. I just want to be creative. I just want to be a good fucking boy and play the game in a fun, creative, interesting, engaging way.
You just need to accept that you're a tank and you're never gonna be a stealth player.
I'll never be a stealth player. I'm just gonna go and I'm just gonna fuck everything up like always. I'm just gonna run around. I'm gonna kill everyone systematically in a really easy way because they're all fucking screaming at me, and I've already gotten so strong at the game that I'm basically invincible, and I can just fucking annihilate all of these guys with very little effort because I have a magic shield around me. God damn it.
They have literally no chance.
Motherfuckers, I'll show you who's creative at the game. I'll show you who's creative at the fucking game, bitch. Hit that fucking chew jelly, motherfuckers. Do it.
Yeah, that seems to be.
Do my bidding. Yes!
They just got really excited about being on fire.
Fuck you! I'm creative at the game, bitch! Fuck you! Motherfucker! Die!
To death.
Bitch! Oh yeah, I've got a magic shield. You can't do fuck to me!
That motherfucker didn't
Those are really strong guys. Alright, I didn't want a creative thing. That's all I needed.
I'm very proud of you for that.
I'm glad. I just wanted to look cool. I wanted to flex nuts in front of my girlfriend and show her how fucking creative I am at Zelda. Because that's what demonstrates worth in our society.
Brings in the girls. How creative are you at Breath of the Wild?
Victor's cool and all, but he doesn't really play Breath of the Wild in a creative, engaging, and interesting way. The game developers intended.
I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna work out.
He didn't really utilize the full breadth of the mechanics. Oh god damn it!
Breath of the
good
Wild.
thing I'm invincible.
More like Breath of the Mechanics.
Yes. Breadth of the mechanics.
We also found a cool YouTube channel called You Suck at Cooking.
Yeah, which seems like it has millions and millions of views and it's been around forever and we never fucking do it.
And we just never saw it until now.
It seems like a damn shame. Even though it's good because now we have a whole fucking like 80 videos to fucking catch up on. Everyone go watch You Suck at Cooking if you have any sort of interest in cooking or comedy. That is good.
or both.
He's a very good creative boy.
It's shows like that really trigger me to want to just go and buy a whole bunch of like kitchen tools because our kitchen tools kind of suck ass.
We do have
and we're at the place where like we cook most nights of the week and we're okay at cooking. Yeah. So now having dull knives is like a big pain in the ass.
Yeah. And it's limiting my creativity.
And like, having fucking shit tier tools is actually bothersome now. It's to the point where like I'm not gonna go to the thrift store to buy a pan because
oh my god, I switched to the wrong weapon and I got killed.
Whoops.
Anyways, cool. Now we can engage with the mechanics in a deep and interesting way because I died.
Because you fucking died.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not gonna go to the thrift store and buy a pan because I actually need to think about getting tools that don't fucking suck ass.
Yes.
I just want to go on Amazon and buy 500 different fucking cooking tools. Yes. I want to get a food processor. I want to get a tool for sharpening knives. I want to get a fucking garlic press. It's bad. It's triggered me.
Oh, but there's your goal in life. That's what you could look forward to, is becoming an amazing chef. Like, I think that could be your eventual hobby that you find deep fulfillment in is cooking, It's
extremely paradoxical, though, because when it comes to cooking, I'm also a lazy fuck.
Yeah,
and I don't want to do anything that takes too much time.
Yeah, but...
And I will cut corners?
You say that, but you cutting corners is making a really good meal, whereas most millennials, when they are like, I really am not good at cooking, they mean it. They suck. They're making avocado toast, and they're fucking stupid.
I mean, avocado toast could be really good if you used the right ingredients.
It's pretty good. Someone made that for me, and I enjoyed it a lot.
I'm sure it's great.
But,
it's so
it's
fucking
really
hard to find avocados that are perfectly ripe. You either get a fucking avocado that is nowhere near ripe, and then, like, you know, when the full moon fucking aligns with Venus, it will be ripe for 15 minutes, and then it's bad.
Yeah.
Or you'll get one that's so overripe that it's a disgusting brown mush inside, and you will literally get food poisoning and die if you eat it.
Yes.
There is no in between. The only way you can even get close to a reliable avocado is to go to the Oriental market or, like, you know, the international market. Because American markets like Walmart will fuck you. They suck at having good avocados.
Yes. They have shit tier avocados because of the way that we farm, and, like, everything's underripe because it has to sit on the shelf for a million years.
It sucks.
And then they're all small because they didn't have time to ripen.
They're tiny, and they're hard as a fucking rock. And you know it's going to take 3 weeks for that fucker to actually get ripe. And then, you know, by that time, you've already made your, you know, tacos or whatever dish you're using avocado or making guacamole for. So you've wasted your time.
Yes.
You know? It's like, I want it now. I need it now. I need it because I'm making this meal tonight or, like, tomorrow. I don't have fucking 4 weeks for you to fucking get ripe, my friend.
And we want to go all the way to the fucking Asian market for the one thing
even
that
though
is there. And
the Asian market has so many amazing things.
Yes.
But we don't have money.
It's like, but you also, you have to eat everything that day because it's perfectly ripe. And, like, it can't sit around. So it's like, you go and you blow all this money on fruit and you eat it all in one day and you're like, what's this worth it?
The Asian market fucking has fresh figs, though. I learned that when we went the other day.
As fuck.
And I was like, fresh fucking figs. I don't know if you guys have ever had fresh figs. Not dried figs. Fresh fucking figs. When I was a kid.
God damn.
And I would stay over at my grandmother's house. And she had a friend who had a fig tree. And she would just have buckets and buckets of fresh figs. And I would eat 20 to 30 fucking fresh figs in a night.
Buckets of fresh figs.
They're so fucking good.
More figs in your body.
They're so fucking good. Don't eat dried figs.
Ah,
You're doing yourself a disservice.
Get off the wall, Link, you motherfucker!
You're doing yourself a disservice. Find a way to eat some fucking fresh figs. Goddamn, they're so good. They're so fucking... Also, the Asian market has, like, the actual whole fresh fish and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like, you look at that and you're just like, this is how it should be.
Now that's
when
we know when we've made it cooking wise.
This
like when we're fucking descaling fish and shit and cooking fish, that's like the highest tier cooking expertise right there.
I really should learn how to descale.
We are not even close to cooking fish.
Fish is so challenging because, like, if you don't know how to descale a fish and you're poor, the only thing you can afford is tilapia, and tilapia sucks ass. Tilapia is so bland.
Motherfuckers! Ah!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They're too strong!
Interacting with the game in a meaningful way. Tilapia is so bland, you have to mask it with, like, 1,000 different flavors. So, it just sucks. It just fucking sucks.
I think you might as well cook anything else.
Yeah. I mean, you may as well go outside and...
we're gonna move on to cooking beef and fish really well, and then we're real chefs. Like, chicken and sausage and ground beef, easy, you know?
Yeah. We need to learn how to cook
cooking like steaky shit. Yeah, that's where you get fucking high tier.
But we can't afford steak right now anyway,
let me keep
so
the arrows
every
time I die. Yeah, we cannot afford steak.
I couldn't afford like salmon or tuna or
that's
steak.
The other thing is that we can't afford to cook really nice things. But that's what I'm saying. You know, once we're well laid and well paid,
it's true.
We'll be able to afford things that we give a shit about.
You know, maybe one day we'll be able to afford like shrimp and scallops.
Yeah.
If I could figure out how to cook scallops, that would solve like 90% of the problems in my life.
Yes,
scallops are great, and I can never get them because they're really expensive, and very few places actually serve scallops.
All we really need in life is to make really good food.
It's yeah. I mean that's most of why I'm alive anyway. So
exactly. See, we figured it out. We figured out the equation of satisfaction.
I just get so jazzed when I see videos like the You Suck at Cooking.
Yeah.
And I see all his pretty tools.
He makes
like,
so much cool shit, and it's like, it
I want
takes
to do that.
fucking 5. It's literally the
so
better version
simple.
of Poor Boy Eats.
Yeah, I
like,
mean...
this is what I set out to accomplish with Poor Boy Eats, that I don't actually know how to cook food, and I just showed, like, the 3 things that I figured out how to cook. And, like, this guy
Which are
is
all
like...
good.
Here are all these incredibly simple recipes that take him, like, 5 fucking minutes. I mean, sometimes there's stuff that takes longer.
Sometimes there's stuff that's more complex.
But he does make some stuff where it's like, wow, it's really that simple, huh? It just, no one knows to cook this.
Like, he makes coconut macaroons, and it's, like, 2 ingredients and some melted chocolate, and they look amazing. And you're like, damn, well, fuck.
It's like, I can make a fucking macaroon right now, motherfucker.
All you gotta do is get some fucking shredded coconut and some fucking condensed milk.
Yeah.
We really should do that at some point.
You just gotta put the lime in the coconut.
Exactly.
Put them both together.
Wow, that's so insightful.
Yeah,
honestly.
I mean, I'm a genius.
Maybe I should just go to cooking school.
Maybe.
No, that's
Never
a waste
too late.
of time.
Just start saving money from the other job and have a life goal.
Nah.
A grand plan. First you get the job that pays really well. Wait for Victor to make good money so you don't have to work anymore. And then you stop that, you go on Chopped.
Yeah, there you go. I wouldn't actually want to, like, cook for other people, because then it would become tedious.
You just want to know how to cook for yourself.
I just want to be able to
open
make
up a restaurant
really
and then
good
you're
food.
a fucking business owner and that sucks.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to be like a fucking line cook or anything. Fuck that shit. I'm good.
Cook for yourself.
I just want to cook for fun. And then once we're done learning how to cook, nice.
God, I suck.
We can learn how to bake. Because that's a completely different fucking ballgame.
Yeah, baking is a bitch.
Baking is challenging as shit.
I'm not even going to try. I don't even want to try. You could bake. I mean, give and take likes it a lot. Hypocrite. He loves baking because it's like this big challenging thing.
It is.
That takes a lot of time, and then like
it is quite time consuming.
As he says, you bake and you give it to other people, and they love you for it, and it's something that you could just like make and then put aside and like eat on your own time and not like immediately.
That's very true.
Like you just bake a bunch and then you have it.
Like if you make cookies or whatever, then you can just... See, the only thing inhibiting this right now is just the fact we don't have any money.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I rely on, you know, my parents to get us groceries, so I'm always super conservative about what I buy.
We don't
I only buy what I absolutely know I will need to cook this week. So I can't get, like, extra ingredients if I want to try, you know, making brownies or making chocolate chip cookies or making something outside of the usual. I can't do it, because I'll feel really bad.
Yeah.
And I don't want to put extra financial strain on my parents.
Which is why I buy absolutely nothing. We go to the grocery store and I'm just like, I don't need anything at all. We're just getting dinner stuff because I don't want to fucking have your mom pay for my shit. And then, like, she's got that over me.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I bought you cookies, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I buy your cookies every week. It's like, I'm not, no. I'll just not have cookies rather than have someone, like, have an edge over me with giving me things.
Yeah.
Because she is the kind of person who will hold that over you. And not just be cool about it.
Will.
I'm like, okay, I'm just not going to get anything personal.
So, until actual cash is flowing in, I won't be able to...
And we will buy our own stuff on our own time sometimes.
Yeah, we will buy extra things that are, like, not necessary.
Yeah, but we do it without your mom being there on our own money.
It's also very rare. It's much more occasional.
And we're very grateful to your mom for buying our groceries.
Yes. No, not complaining.
Yes.
Just, this is why I currently cannot, you know, work towards that.
Yes. We are too poor for good food.
Exactly. Can you just throw a rock at you? Rude.
Yes. They sit there and throw rocks at you because they're fucking little shit-ass
cowards!
motherfuckers. They are cowards. Can I counter the rock? Let's see. Damn it.
Too little, too late.
I guess I just didn't do good enough.
But yes, that's what I got excited about because of You Suck at Cooking.
Yes, he's a good boy who cooks good food.
He is a good boy, and he has a whole fuck ton of dogs. He has like probably fucking 20 dogs.
He has like 70 dogs.
He has a rotating roster of dogs. It's quite impressive.
Pretty fucking top tier content. It's just someone who's like has a really good formula. Executes it perfectly every time. It's always funny, and then he never changed. Like you go back years ago, and you can't tell what's an old video and a new video.
Exactly. They all feel from the same era.
It's like, God, that's what I wish every fucking YouTuber would do. It's just like You know what you're the best
Damn,
at.
he dead.
You know what people enjoy. Just do it forever. Just do it forever. You know how long Seinfeld aired? There's like 11 fucking seasons of Seinfeld. It's just the same thing forever, but it's good. It's a good formula. It's perfect. You don't have to fucking evolve your art. Get the fuck out of your ass. Just make the same shit forever, because that's what people want. I just want stuff to watch, because I'm sitting around, and I want to drink coffee with Hope and lay on the couch. Like, what I actually want to do is just sit around and cuddle. But you need something to do while you're, like, you can't just do that, you know? You
need background noise.
I just want to play video games. I just need stuff to listen to. It doesn't matter how good it is. It doesn't matter. Just stuff. I just need stuff.
I just need stuff. Exactly.
This is how it's been for 100 years with TV.
Yeah.
No one cares about how good it is.
That is the appeal of TV.
We just need stuff to watch that isn't frustrating, you know? As long as it isn't offensively fucking awful. Just needs to be mildly amusing.
We've been overwhelmed with choice in the advent of streaming. That's the problem.
I mean, we're already overwhelmed with choice with TV with 50 billion channels that all suck.
But they all played the same shit.
Yeah.
Like, who gives a fuck?
Ugh.
Fucking
did it.
The 1,000 channel cable package is such bullshit.
Exactly.
Because it's literally just the same channels twice. Because one is your standard definition and the other is your high definition.
Yeah, that's
And then there's like 50 Mexican channels and 50
Yes.
sports channels. So like how many of those are actually channels that you're going to watch? Probably
None
15.
of it is actual content. See, this is like, I made the point to go through that path to fight all the ogres and then fight all those guys, because at the end of this is just a combat challenge.
Yes.
So, like, if you just went around all of that and just came to the shrine by climbing a hill, you'd be really dissatisfied. It's much cooler to go through that entire path and then feel like this is a payoff, you know?
Right.
Like, whoa, I went through, it feels like you're getting to the end of a dungeon and this is the boss. And, like, you've done all this shit and you made this whole journey. As everyone knows, I make a very strong point to play Zelda in a very specific way to get the most enjoyment out of it, because I've played all of these things 3 or 4 times now.
Damn, fucking just wrecking this dude.
Fuck yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, once you got big weapons, these guys are, pretty straightforward.
Pretty, Oh.
Do.
Jace.
If you have a guardian shield, it's even fucking crazier. You just deflect everything back at them.
Get him.
Fuck you,
Fucking
bitch!
Get him, dude.
These guys are neat, because there's, like, ways to counter all their attacks and stuff, and different ways to approach it.
Here he comes.
Like, there is the meme, didn't Donkey do this, where you throw the bomb and it drifts towards him, and then you go, boom! I didn't do it right. I didn't let it
in
go
a sense, yes. Because it does create an updraft, you're right.
Yeah. Well, I usually just fly on the updraft to get over to him and then ground pound him. But I saw someone do you toss the bomb into it and let the bomb float over to him. Which is just a different, neat way to do it.
Yeah, it's just a different way of utilizing the same effect.
Yeah.
Bam.
This is the way to do. Oh, boom! You feel like a fucking badass doing that.
Victor.
Yes?
What did you do this past weekend?
Oh, fuck, I did the 48-hour film project.
Yeah. How was that?
It was interesting. Because, as you guys may know, I won the 48-hour film project last year.
Wait, what did you do?
I won. Hope is making fun of me for the way I say won.
Everybody knows this,
I'm gonna counter it. Ah! Damn it. The shield broke. Now I'm fucked. I want to counter it.
Okay.
I want to counter it.
I believe in you.
It's the coolest way to do it. I can counter it. I can do it.
Okay.
I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Bitch! Please, you must be smoking my
He fucking did it!
Don't! Hope didn't think I could do it, and I did it, because I'm a badass.
No, I thought you could do it.
No.
I just also kind of thought you might fail.
Yeah. Damn, that was a strong ass X. Fuck yeah,
that's
dude.
a plus.
I did it.
The iPhone
Fucking
8 Plus X.
Sick. True. There is an additional X on top of the 8. And I don't need that fucking bow. Fuck the bows.
Damn.
I did it. Bo Burnham. Burning them. I gotta pee really bad, so I'm drinking this rehab.
You're still drinking
yes.
the
For those of you who don't know, the 48-Hour Film Project is a nationwide, actually worldwide
Mr. Worldwide
filming event where you have to write, shoot, and edit a film within 48 hours.
Hence the name.
Last year I won the local competition, went on to the national level, and lost. According to Josh, because our film was completely lost in translation for, like, the international audiences.
I'm sure.
Because, like, that incredibly specific kind of humor doesn't really, like, bridge the gap.
Doesn't translate internationally.
Yeah. He said the person who enjoyed it the most was some, like, Chinese dude, and he just thought it was funny because the actor was fat.
Even though, like, Phil isn't, like, that fat.
He just thought it was hilarious that he was fat and did not actually understand any of, like, the joke at all.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Just pretty fucking amazing and hysterical.
It is kind of fucking crazy to think about the fact that, like, French people and Chinese people and, like, people from all these other continents have seen that, though.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It's fucking weird.
Cool.
So, like, those people have seen me dressed in an outfit that I would never actually wear.
Sure, yeah, you wouldn't wear it. I kid.
Wow. Anyways, now I am going to put on the black lipstick and you're going to have to deal with it.
Yeah. And I did it again this year. But this last time, like, the first time I did it, the film was awful. It was because I was working with a team of losers who I don't really like, and they sucked. And, like, they gave me a terrible script, and I did whatever with it, and then it just wasn't good. It was just all around just a bad film, and we didn't get anywhere. I'm not even sure that we made it. I don't think we even made it into the best of, like, screening. But we didn't do good at all. So, the next 2 years later, I'm doing it again with Josh, because Josh really wanted to do it. And I'm like, okay, it's just going to be me and Josh. We're not going to fucking involve anyone else, because I don't want a million writers bloating the story, and I don't want to work with a team that's going to slow me down, because I can do all this stuff by myself. And so we did it with just me, and we won, and it was amazing.
Yeah. It was good.
We did a good job, and we made a pretty good film that I'm proud of.
It was a fun time.
So this year I wasn't going to do it again because I already won, and it did not bring me any gratification at all in the long run, so I'm like, why would I do that again? It led to basically nothing, except for making some short films with some people who are the people that wanted me to do the film again. You know, like, the only thing that has come of the 48 hours that I did a shit-ass film for Regent, I did another decent film for Regent students, and then they asked me to do the 48 hour with them. So, like, that's all that's come of the 48 hour, basically. So I was like, I don't want to do it again. And then I was like, okay, I'll do it again if I'm just the DP and nothing else. And that was the expectation going into it. And then at the last minute, I was asked, oh, do you want to direct and edit too? And I was like, yeah, I'd love to do those. Like, I'm feeling really creative. I feel like doing another short film.
Yeah.
I can have total creative control so I can make it good.
Yeah.
And then it turns out that she actually went, do you want to just direct and edit? And then she had someone else DP. And so going into it, I was like, well, this is worthless. All I wanted to do was DP, and now I have all this fucking pressure on me, and this is gonna suck. But we end up doing it. We have a room of writers, and, you know, like, having 10 fucking writers on the concept level is a pain in the ass. Like, we used my idea, my story structure, my story beats and everything that I put in there, but, like, I kind of had to make the story around the cast that they had already chose, because it's like an older guy and an older girl, and then the guy's daughter. So I was like, okay, well, we'll make a story around that cast because that's what we have, and, like, I'm not gonna be like, let's just not use any of you guys and do a one-man story thing, you know?
Right.
Like, okay, I have to kind of make a story about this family. Everyone liked my idea I gave, so, like, we built it around that. But, like, ultimately, it came down to, like, everyone stayed for the conceptualization level and the story outline. And then I left Josh and the other two writers to sit there and, like, figure out the rest of it. And then it was one of those where, like, in the morning, we get the script. Josh, by the way, decided to get ridiculously fucked up to the point where he was like rolling on the floor vomiting and shit.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
Yeah. Oh, he was bad. He couldn't drive home. He was still there the next morning when I came back. He had to sleep there because he couldn't drive. He got real trash. He said he got branded levels of drunk and you never go full branded, blah, blah, blah. I was like, whatever, dude. You're a fucking dumbass.
Yeah. This from the guy who never drinks. Like, what?
Yeah, and the guy who really wants to be a screenwriter and is making a first impression on a room
all these
full of
people who write.
Like, not just write, but also want to direct and do all this stuff. Like, this is a group of people that you should make a good impression on because these are people who could potentially hire you in the future. Right. But he's decided to get trash in a room full of people who, none of them were drinking. None of them seemed comfortable with the drinking. Yeah. They all just seemed like uncomfortable with Josh was drinking, and then like I had a shot that I slowly sipped, and like I even felt like people were uncomfortable with me doing it. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna keep drinking this, and I want to be able to drive home, and I'm not comfortable with social events. Like I just want to loosen up a little bit.
Right.
But Josh apparently got super fucked up, so he like barely wrote half the script.
Nice.
And then the other guys wrote the rest of it. And it was one of those where we get in the morning, it's like, okay, this needs a ton of work. Like the stuff is there, but we had to take out a scene, add a scene, change the dialogue. We basically scrapped almost all of the dialogue and just used it as a template. But like it was an interesting experiment of I'm trying to work with other people more and work on crews so that I'm not just this antisocial filmmaker who makes things by myself on YouTube. And so like ultimately it came out pretty well. And I got to work with the crew.
Yeah.
And I think I did an adequate job. I'm not sure that's the most amazing film. I don't like it as much as last year's film in terms of, like, quality and, like, overall writing and style. Like, it doesn't have any sort of directorial style to it that the last one had, where, like, the last film was all style and, like, the dialogue and stuff was just kind of, like, cut and paste whatever.
Yeah.
And this one is, like, no style, but the dialogue is pretty good and the actors did a great job. But ultimately a positive experience. I don't know what else to say about it now.
You spent an entire day in the forest getting destroyed by bugs.
So I got fucking bug bites and thorn scratches all over my legs because we filmed it in the forest because I'm a dumbass and I wanted to film something in the forest. I'm sure eventually I'll put this on YouTube and all of you can see it.
Yeah. I still think it's pretty good, though.
Yeah, it hasn't premiered yet, so I don't really know what other people think of it besides Hope and, like, the producer girl who's seen it. No one else has seen it yet. So I'm still very on the fence of whether or not I think it's good or if it's really disappointing. Because, like, it's a good film, but I don't know that it's gonna win anything, you know? Because it's, like, the directing isn't really there. Like, it doesn't have a clear style. It doesn't really have distinct cinematography or anything. Like, it's just kind of adequate. Everything is just kind of, like, passable. And not, like, amazing, blow your mind, you know? Like, it is funny. It accomplishes what it's meant to accomplish. It's a good story. It's well-structured. It's well-paced. But, like, it's underwhelming to me. I don't know.
I mean, but also working within the limitations of only having 48 hours.
Yeah.
And having to,
and working with a lot of other people.
With many other people.
I think I did a good job with what I had, and I'm proud of the work I did. I just don't know that it's gonna win anything, and I'm very competitive, so I want to win things.
But you simultaneously want everyone else to win too.
Yes, I simultaneously want everyone else to win because this year, like everyone that I consider myself competitive with is in there doing it, and like everyone seems really proud of their film, so I'm really excited to see what everyone did. But I'm also really anxious because I want to win because I'm a competitive motherfucker who, even though no one else in the world thinks of each other as rivals, I think of everyone as my rival and I want to beat them at all times.
Yes. This is the Victor way.
I gotta pee extremely bad, so I'm kind of like rushing through this explanation. I'm gonna get to this island. I decided to go the fun way. Like, I could have just flown from that mountaintop, but I wanted to, like, do something and, like, take the boat because I've never just taken the boat before.
And then a shark just murders you.
I'm gonna pee ridiculously bad. How deep are we into this episode?
We are 34 minutes.
Okay, so once we get to this island, I'll go pee, and then it'll be over.
That sounds good.
So I didn't want to have a big gap. I mean, that was a 48-hour film project. We did pretty good. Did something that looks pretty pro.
it's ironic because, like, last year I had one of the best looking films with the technical knowledge I had at the time, and it seems like this year from people's trailers, like, the availability of good equipment has become so much that everyone's film kind of looks better, you know?
Yeah.
Which is a little disappointing, because now, like, my equipment is at the highest value it's ever been, and, like, I can make something that looks really, really good, but now everyone can make something that looks really, really good, so I was like, oh, well, fuck whatever, you know? Last year we might have done pretty well cinematography-wise, but now everyone's a cinematographer. Everyone has a nice camera, because it's all cheap. Fuck it. Who gives a shit? I'm not special anymore. It doesn't matter. Everyone's a pro. I can't distinguish myself anymore. We all are talented, but it's cool to see the community's growth, whereas a couple years ago, everyone's film looked like shit, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm glad to see the Virginia film community growing and developing more skills and becoming more professional. So that's good. I like the community a lot. They're a bunch of fine boys. Anyways, I gotta pee really bad. So next time on GG